Oh, your drink on the laptop.
No, I know.
How the fuck?
And now,
was I at? How did I
and
miss
now, and now, they don't like that you talk about it.
Basically,
right?
Basically, yeah.
In the words of my homie, this is my best friend, right? He told me you can't tell nobody how
to
react.
respond.
Yeah, you can't.
Mhm.
Look, once you do something to somebody, you can't make them respond the way you want them to respond.
Mm-hmm.
If you rob me and I come back and I shoot at you, you can't get mad. I shot at you.
Mm-hmm.
Valid.
You fuck with me first.
Yeah, I always say step on my shoes. You step on my shoes and I punch you. You step this. I know this is exaggerating it, but you step on my shoes and I shoot you. If you purposely stomp my foot and I shoot you, everybody can't say, man, he wrong for shooting him. It's like, no, he's wrong for purposely stepping on my shoes, stomping on my feet. You shouldn't. Why? Why did you do that? But
we're not going to get too in depth into that, but.
I mean, you can. I'll explain it.
Okay.
Answer
and what you go by? KYREE Thomas.
Man, I like y'all glasses too, though. You got some hard glasses. I got some. It's like, hold on, them Cartiers too.
Cartier. I got some.
Yeah, I used to have some Ray-Bans that's kind of like that.
Yeah,
I got
Ray-Bans.
Listen, I got some Versace's nasty too, man. I got some very, very nice.
And it's just KYREE.
Yeah.
Or KYREE Thomas or
KYREE. Yeah.
But we also interviewing. Yeah, we interviewing you and what you do for Nashville.
What's sleep?
Because you a GOAT. Let me tell you something, bro.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, because we're gonna get into this, but I'm gonna tell you how I feel, right? If I'm the first person in my city with something, and then I look up 5, 6, 7 years later, and now it's multiple of shit that you created, I talk my shit. And I notice that you do a little bit, but you don't. Like you're not a mean vocalist about media. You're very positive when you speak about media at times, and I think you don't get I don't think you get the credit that you deserve, because what a lot of people I see Casanet, I see them do, I most definitely have saw you do a little before our time. Right? He's one of them. 2015, this man had a phone holding his cup. 2016, he had a phone in his baby mama kitchen. Now, I never heard what a podcast was, and this has been my best friend too, so I didn't want to do it. I thought it was, not that I love him, so anything he do, I'm with it, right? I just didn't want to do that at that time, right? I went to jail, came home, boom, he had a place for me at this table, you know what I'm saying? This is his shit. You see what I'm saying? Now it's ours, but he's the creator of this, right? So when I see you, I'm like, damn, because lists come out. Some of us don't care about lists. Some people do care about lists. But I do want to get recognized for what we do because it's hard work. Yeah. So we're going to jump into it, bro.
Okay, for sure.
We're going to jump into it.
And,
he always paid me to say
cancer,
that.
Right?
He paid me to tell
you had cancer. You had though. Past
tense. It's been gone.
All right, cool. Which I want to get into.
What kind of cancer?
I don't even do chemotherapy no more.
What kind of cancer you have?
Lymphoma, a form of blood cancer.
Okay.
My wife got cancer now, but so ain't nobody gonna know that because I don't post shit like that. But the good thing is she got 2 more chemos, and then she's done.
For real?
Yep.
How long she been doing it though?
Since June.
Dang, that's quick.
I know, right? She was going every 2 weeks. At first, it was the size of a golf ball. It was her colon. And my wife ain't number 35 now. Dang. I know. He was like, you're very young to get this. But it started as a golf ball. Now it's size like a annihilator. And they're going to go and get it. It shrunk. I know, right? That fast, bro. Because she supposed to do like 30 sets of it. But now when she do this, it'll be like 18. I know. It's shrunk.
That's good to hear, though. I know she gonna be relieved whenever all that's over.
I know, because it tore my house upside down, man. We're gonna get into it. It tore my house upside down, man. We ready? That's your camera right there.
Okay. You get the solo, Taylor?
Yeah.
All right.
Drink my alcohol one time.
Let's get it.
Shit, man. That's all right. I would come in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, yo, what's up, man? It's your boy, Lano XL, Mr. 18 Pockets.
And yo, what's up? It's me, Mr. McGee, a.k.a. Boopy, a.k.a. Born Rich.
Yeah.
And Lano.
What up, dog?
How we doing today,
I'm doing good.
man?
Listen, bro, you have a lot of AKAs, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I've reinvented myself multiple times, bro.
Right. I be like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
yeah. Because so Mr. McGee is
Yes, I like Mr.
That's
McGee.
my stripper name when I was stripping.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Boopy is my childhood name.
Yeah.
And Born Rich is my internet persona where I sell a bunch of drugs on internet. I tell people, yeah.
Okay. So
I do content. I do
Oh.
content.
I want to be. I'm a thug on. I think I'm a thug.
You should.
I think
I'll hook you up.
I want to be Tyrone.
A streamer, like yeah.
I want to be like GD Tyrone.
Yeah, as a streamer.
As
and
a
you
streamer,
go to
yeah.
different GD hoods every day.
And disrespect them.
With the camera. Yeah,
And disrespect
we gonna do that. And Leno, speaking of streamers, man.
Not the GDs. Don't try to fight me now. Don't try to say, man, I've been wanting to fight Leno. Nah, I didn't say I would disrespect y'all.
Hey, man.
Talk to me.
Speaking of content creators and streamers, man, we got a dope guest today, man.
Yes.
I know I say this every so often, but this is a conversation is well overdue.
Oh, most definitely.
This brother should have been sitting here in this chair with us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We got the multi-talented, the multifaceted, our dear brother, my brother, your brother, our brother, KYREE is in the building, man. What's up with you, Brody?
And I'm good. I appreciate y'all for having me.
Most definitely.
For real.
Man.
Man, don't try to sound something.
Yeah,
I appreciate y'all.
No, I mean, for real, I appreciate y'all for
You
having
should say, man, about motherfucking time.
Yeah.
God damn, man. I birthed you niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I birthed you niggas. It wouldn't be no podcast in the city if it wasn't for
There
me
you
starting
go.
it first.
There you go.
See,
Look, in your mind, you like, yeah, I should.
No. All jokes aside, like I wouldn't say that, but it was like 2 weeks ago. I don't remember who said it. I don't remember who said it, but he was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Somebody had said something about me online and I ain't see it, but I guess whoever sent it to me thought that I seen it. And I was like, I mean, okay, cool. But he was just like, bro, you low key. No, Spitter said it on our live stream too, but I'm thinking about somebody.
Okay,
else.
legendary Spitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, legendary
okay.
Spitter. He was basically like, low key, you made it like cool for Nashville to be blogged about. Like before was sleep, I guess it was unheard of. Really?
I mean, you had, what year you start?
Basically, I'll say 2019. Basically 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you was so when you first started out, it was blogging? Like what type of topics or what were you covering in 2019?
I was in the beginning, I was just putting out lists of just like top rappers lists. I would repost things that rappers is doing or producers is doing, engineers is doing. Before then, like at that time, I wasn't really making content. Like people ask today, like, dang, why you don't put out lists now? I just tell them because like I actually make content now. I think it's a big difference. Like what y'all do, y'all make content. Like y'all create things for people to talk about. So bloggers, the people that just, repost your stuff. I think that's what blogging is. But I would say, yeah, I was basically blogging, just making lists of and reposting things that rappers was doing.
Yeah. What made you want to do that? Like how you get into that? Yeah, just how did you get into it? Because me, for you answer that for me, right? I remember just loving hip hop. I'm a music head, right? I love hip hop, but I started loving the behind the scenes of hip hop. And when I started loving the behind the scenes, what I mean, like the Dame Dash, not the artist of Puff Daddy, but how he created Bad Boy, Andre Harrell, right?
Yeah.
But then I started, like, I'm reading Vibe magazines, I'm reading publications, and I started liking the journalism of it, right?
Right.
So I was like, okay, damn, this is dope. So like, what made you say, you know what? Because for one, Nashville didn't have this. What made you say, this is what I'm finna do for the city?
Well, see, I want to clarify that too, because I wouldn't even say I'm finna do it for the city. That would never. I don't want to like people to think that like I did it strictly for Nashville, because starting off, I told myself like, man, if I only keep it just Nashville, it's not gonna really grow that much. It's not too many people that just care about Nashville enough to where it's like it's gonna grow, in my opinion.
No, for sure.
But I started off basically saying, man, I'm just about to I'm gonna do my research. Yeah, I'm gonna do my research and I'm gonna start covering all the stuff that they do around Tennessee. So I first got connected with some people out in Chattanooga and then Knoxville and then, around Memphis. But it really started off whenever I got a camera.
Okay.
When I was in school. And I was wanting to shoot music videos. I can shoot music videos. It's just not something that like I focus on. But I was like, man, I can shoot music videos, but I don't want to go by my name. Like you said, I've always been Like, I like the behind the scenes type stuff. Like, that's why, like, me getting in front of the cameras and stuff, like, all this is like new. I ain't been doing it for a year, but I had got that camera, and at the time, For Show magazine, that's a platform based out of Michigan, and if you're not familiar with it, it's actually what T Grizzly dropped First Day Out on.
Okay.
And that's what, you know, blew him up for real.
Yeah.
For Show magazine was getting big. Pause. It was growing. I was watching a lot of Vlad TV interviews, and I was watching Say Cheese a lot.
Okay.
So as I came up with the idea, I was like, man, I want to shoot videos, but I don't want my name to be on it. I was like, man, I need to put together a blog. And that's basically just what I did. And I just, in 2019, I told myself, man, once I start, I got to be consistent with it. And I basically been consistent with it since then, besides the time period when I was out due to sickness. But I mean, yeah, I think I answered your question. That's basically how it started, though. Just an idea. Like, I noticed it was a gap. Like, it wasn't none of that going on down here in Nashville. I was like, damn, I need to figure something out. Like, I'm going to see if I can do it. And I just use basically three, well, what's the right word? I guess, influences? Three influences, and basically brought the idea here. That's all I did.
Yeah. I like that because I started similar. Same thing. Music videos at first, and then it was like, okay, what's the next step? And then I became a fan of podcast or content or thoughtful conversations. And I was like, is nobody here in the city that has a platform and they just having like thoughtful conversation? And this is before I was having guests. You know what I'm saying? I started off with just me by myself at first, and then me and two co-hosts. And I don't know, it just grew from there. But this ain't about me. But I did notice you said something that's similar to me. Because when I first got the idea, I was the behind the scenes guy.
Right.
And to me, I was forced to get in front of the camera. What made you get in front of the camera and say fuck it?
Really, same thing. I think I was forced to get in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Low key, until I decided to, start streaming, like move my setup to a desktop.
Yeah.
But for years, man, people have been telling me, like, man, you need to get from behind the camera and all that type of stuff. But how I am, though, I ain't never just really been a person that's just too open or just too out. So I ain't really like the idea of it.
Yeah.
But over time, me doing it occasionally, I done got comfortable.
Being for sure.
Camera. And plus, really, when I started to, just, as I'm starting to grow as a man, I had to realize that, just what I think, I don't think you can just be like a super shy person and,
And entertainment what we trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
I had to get out of that. And, I think now this year, or at least, for sure this year is like I'm starting to get out that box. So I think I was damn near forced to, but at the same time, for me to grow, I ain't need to get from behind the camera, but just the way that I took, what sleep, I kind of got forced to give.
Are you originally from Tennessee?
Yeah.
Okay. Nashville?
Mainly Antioch, yeah.
Man, okay. And okay.
There you go. Like you went to high school in Antioch?
Yeah, Antioch High School.
There you go.
That's whack, bro. I'm whack white screen. I'm just saying that's whack, bro. That's crazy.
Wow, bro.
Because everybody that I know that went to Antioch, bro, on pills, bro. There's something wrong with them. Matter of fact, what year you graduate?
2016.
Yeah, like I think 2014, 15, 16, and 17. That 4 years right there. It was on perks. And actually that had the lowest. They had the lowest.
Or you quit doing perks?
Yeah, you quit.
I don't do well. No. All jokes aside, look.
I'm bullshit, ho. Yeah, I'm bullshit.
Though. No, it is a lot of people in my generation that's on pills and stuff, and I hate to see where it's turned to because a lot of people is overdosing and stuff like that on fake stuff. But I actually look. I don't know. I ain't gonna say this is funny, but I went through chemotherapy. Like I went through some serious stages of chemotherapy, so I could have basically got anything prescribed, and I actually had something like that was prescribed to me for pain. And I told my doctor the first time, I was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I don't think I want to take these because I heard your body can get dependent on it. And I eventually had to take one, and my first time taking one, I was like, bruh, I feel way too good. I want to take this shit. Real shit. That's what I said. I was like, bro, this shit feel way too good. I understand why people abuse them now.
Yeah.
Truth be told, like you feel, I don't know. I think it's something like it's unmatched, bro.
But generation, but I'm gonna be honest with
like
you.
An X-Pill.
Generation from generation is totally different, right? And it's who we listening to. By who we listening to, right? If you go back into the 60s, right, and the 70s, I'm big on history. When you go back into those days, you had the MLKs, you had the black activists. So it was something you wanted to be. You wanted to be a black activist. You wanted to wear the bow tie, the tie. You know, you wanted to look presentable when you go 80s, 90s, gangster rap came.
That's when things
drugs.
Changed.
Yeah, because my generation, we wanted to sell drugs. You see what I'm saying? Because that's who we listening to.
Right.
That's who we're watching on TV. We're watching this on TV. So I want to go sell drugs now. The generation for you guys, you have artists who talk about drugs. Using more, right? And now that's the cool thing. Because that's what they listening to. They like to listen to Future. They like to listen to Perks is Calling. So now I want Perks. You see what I'm saying? So I understand when you say like it's more people in your generation. Because when we was growing up, it's hard for people to even want to swallow Tylenol.
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah. We just didn't do pills. Wasn't a thing. I mean, you eventually got your volumes and Xanax came, but by the time Xanax came, I was in my early 20s, late teens.
Yeah, he still won't sell drugs. Yeah, like nobody made a song about popping values. I like Xanax, and it was a huge.
Oh, I thought wasn't Jimi Hendrix talking about drugs?
Well, but Jimi Hendrix was talking. Well, those
might have been coke, but that was kind of before our era. Too,
okay.
You know what I mean? That was before, and he was the minority. It was the minority. You know what I'm saying? Like if you was singing about that, then you were in the minority. Like in our generation, if you were singing about anything besides smoking weed, it was like, oh, damn, you do that? Like,
you crazy.
Shout out to 3-6, but even 3-6 Mafia was talking about snorting powder.
Yeah,
and there was a lot of people like, damn, why they talking about that?
I didn't listen to that. Like I listened to their music.
Yeah,
but I only listened to like Tear the Club Up, Sipping on Syrup. But when I heard them talk about doing powder, it removed me from my. I didn't want to listen to them because that ain't what I do.
I feel you. You know, that made me think of. I used to listen to a lot of Pimp C because that's what my mom used to play in the car a lot. He talked about lean and stuff a lot. But that. Well, what did y'all think about that?
It just wasn't plentiful down here.
Yeah, it was.
Like, don't get me wrong. I heard so many people that I fuck with rap about it. I wanted it.
Yeah.
And whenever somebody say, hey, I got some lean, shit, let me hit it.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't accessible like that. Like I probably would be a lean head
if it was accessible.
If my next door, if I could drive 3 blocks and get the lean every day, I probably would be addicted to lean right now. But it wasn't accessible. Like
crack
that.
was accessible. Like if I wanted, like powder. I said, like once I said I want to sell drugs, I didn't have to get on a Greyhound bus to go find a Mexican plug. Or I got homeboys right here that got it. Or I could go up the street to get it from a mid-level hustler. You know what I'm saying? So it was plentiful and it was accessible, right? Lean was something that it was like you heard it, but you didn't see it.
Yeah. Exactly.
I've seen a lot of it growing up.
No, you see a lot.
That's a new generation
new
too.
Generation.
And then that comes with migration, people moving here. Yeah. Social media makes it more accessible. Right. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I couldn't get on Instagram and find
who got lean.
And find a lean man.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in East Nashville. If you ain't got no lean in East Nashville, it's hard for me to find. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying?
For
you know what I'm
sure.
saying? Like you said, you grew up in Antioch. It could be a nigga all the way in West Nashville with the lean. Yeah. You can find him on Instagram. You scroll up and niggas say, got lean for sale on Instagram. And you like, oh shit, let me DM him. Yeah. Now you take a drive, you get the lean. It wasn't that easy when we were growing up, bro.
For sure.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
That
so it's just more accessible and you know, like I said, with social media, you might could find somebody a couple states over with the lean, and you just go pick up a big shipment of it, or however it moved. But it just wasn't accessible like that, man.
For sure.
But KYREE, we did not bring you here to talk about no motherfucking drugs, man.
Yeah, let's get it, boo.
Let's get back to the media shit though, man. Because I really like what you do in media. I want to ask you, streaming. Where did the streaming? Because I know you always say you started out doing content, And I think you said you started out doing interviews, right? I mean, not started out, but at one point, were you doing interviews?
Mainly interviews and lists.
Yeah, interviews and lists, right? Yeah. I mean, what made you say, okay, I'm not doing these interviews and lists no more. I want to go to streaming.
Man, cuz look, I got so many requests. Like I'm blessed to be able to say this.
Okay.
But I just got so many requests to, basically make content for What's Sleep. So back in March when I had a studio. That's where something like this, that's where I filmed all those freestyles and performances and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
I moved my stuff out of that studio. And at the time, I was like, I'm just looking at, everything that's going on here. I'm like, okay, well, if this platform, they offer freestyles and live performances and they do interviews too, and 5-6 other people do the same thing, I'm like, that's cool and all. What's the difference? Like, the only difference between mine and theirs and all those other people is that it looks different.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, different look. It's a different look.
Yeah, but it's really the same thing.
Yeah,
I was just like, I don't really see nobody that, does what we do, media, that does it live and you interact with people. So that's basically
that's a huge difference. Yeah,
it is. Yeah, I like that because I have heard you say now we can do it live. Now we can read comments in real time. So why instead of me just interviewing you, the chat has a lot of say so too.
For sure.
You see what I'm saying?
Who's your biggest streamer that you done had so far that sat down with you?
Oh, I ain't had no streamers. Yeah. Or you talking?
No, I'm saying when you do an interview live.
Oh, who had the most views on?
Yeah, who had the most views?
I'm probably gonna have to say Foquan.
Okay.
I think, but the views were split because we were streaming on his channels and my channel. But I think Foquan. But I like the fact that we did that because he live streams, his game.
As well, yeah.
So, yeah, I think Foquan though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and I like that because I dibble and dabble with the live.
Man,
streamers.
He making money, man. That man making money like a motherfucker off that shit.
Salute to the
a lot of money too, man.
Salute to the fam. Salute to the live stream fam.
But can I say something about that though?
Absolutely.
Look, the very first live stream that I did, I was like, so this is why people do they content live. So I interviewed my barber. His name Gusto. That was the first person.
I seen that.
Yeah. So somebody had dropped something in the chat. He was like, man, he one of them barbers that charged like $70 for a cut. And he was able to respond to that live, and then it clicked. I was like, so the difference is, versus just asking things, you might want to ask the people in the chat that's actually watching and be like, man, ask him this or say this.
No, yeah.
They can actually respond to it. Then after that, I was like, yeah, I'm going to continue to do
for
this.
Sure.
Lives. That's why I think it's so much better.
I think it's better when I see you. When I see, like you say, what's the difference, right?
Yeah.
Than a lot of podcast media things that we do, right? And
we ask questions differly, just to
Yeah, that's another difference. And even before you get into that,
Lano, no, you good? No, we chilling.
Even before you get into that, Lano, that's what I pride myself on. You feel me? And I don't know. Maybe in my mind, I think every interviewer should pride themselves on it. Because especially when we dealing with Nashville, it's such a small space that we're going to have overlapping guests.
Yeah.
So my thing is, okay, cool. He did that podcast. Now he's coming to do our podcast. I pride myself on say, okay, what different questions can I ask that person?
Yeah, I seen y'all talk about on 615 Rap.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to know what can I ask different that he didn't ask or she didn't ask or he didn't ask. I always try to.
Yeah, we thrive off that, and we thrive off first. He taught me that.
I like first, but it's a small city.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like
it's your first interview?
Nah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not first.
No, but we saying we thrive. We thrive off like getting the guests.
I was just playing.
Yeah. Damn, you play too much. You look serious while you play though.
Now, the thing is that like we can't do it first. It's crazy because now he's saying what I said, and now I gotta say what he said.
Yeah.
I remember calling him early in the game and said he's like, "Hey, do you want to get this guest?" I said no because he was just on this nigga's podcast 2 weeks ago. I don't want him, and then he had to tell me like, bro, we're in a small city. small demographic.
For
bro.
sure.
We're gonna have overlapping guests, man.
For sure.
He said, "What can you do different than what that person just did on that podcast that he was on?" So it made me sit back, think about it, and said, "Okay, all right." He asked these questions. I'm gonna ask these type of questions.
Yeah, for sure.
He got this type of reaction from the guests. I want to get this type of reaction from the guests. You see what I'm saying? So it made me really. It made me really go in my bag and think about, okay, how can we be different? But I do also like what he's saying about first, because I am a guy who want first. And if we notice by the numbers and the reaction of the crowd, they like first.
Yeah, for sure.
I like those comments when I said, damn, bro, I ain't never seen this person on a podcast before. I really enjoy that. That's what I enjoy about it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Give me your top 5. Give me your top 5 media Rushmore
of Nashville.
Yeah.
I mean,
who you really in tune with? Who you really in tune with?
That like I watch
that you fuck with that you go.
Yeah, because I want to rephrase it because I not only do you watch, but who watching inspire you
and impactful.
Or impactful. Just you know what I'm saying. Just what you fuck with, really.
Okay.
Who got potential? Yeah.
So look, I know you said Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
But I don't wanna like label this as a Mount Rushmore. I just wanna say like this is the type of stuff that I watch.
Okay.
But I ain't gonna lie. I think Ham. I've been saying this. I think
Ham Cole.
He got the best interviews.
Okay, I like Ham. Ham can bring the comedy and the funny to when he's talking to the guests.
Yeah, and still be informative too. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm gonna say Ham. Mm-hmm. I watch y'all interviews pretty often. I would say if I would have like put a ranking, like a number on it, like on how often I watch it. If I was gonna say 1 out of 5, I'm gonna probably have to say 3.
Okay. Yeah.
I watch Ham's, his podcast. I watch him the most.
Mm-hmm.
And interview wise, but then you said only Nashville. Hold on.
No, you gotta. You ain't
gotta say that. Just your 5 media.
Yeah.
So you said Ham, Born Rich Club,
Cruz.
He
got. I think when it comes to quality, he's the best at that.
Yeah, for sure.
Be told. I think when it comes down to a certain look, I think he got that the best.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, Born Rich, y'all. After that, see, when you say media, does this count the people that do like freestyles and stuff too?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
You might not watch them though. I mean, and there ain't nothing wrong with it. It ain't nothing wrong with it. I don't watch a lot of podcasts.
I don't watch the handful of KDZ interviews. So I mean, I put them up there too.
Yeah. Okay.
But when it comes to Nashville content, I don't consume too much of it.
Yeah. Well, you just said your 3. You said Ham, Cruz.
They don't want to hurry up and get them names out there, don't they, man?
You said Ham, Cruz, Born Rich,
and KDZ, man.
KDZ,
I ain't no trying to get them names out there.
I like to do conversations. This is a good conversation. And I say that because like I say, I don't know. This is my camera. I'm not afraid to say how inspired and motivated that we are about you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You see what I'm saying? Like we look at you. Listen, bro. I look at you because I respect who I'm following,
same
like the elders, right? I'm just saying that you started at a time where it wasn't a lot of media in Nashville.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And to be where everybody's at now, even the ones we didn't name and the ones we named. Everybody is on a consistent level basis now. Like they dropping, right? From the Ham 2 Funnies to the Cruise Controls to the big churches. You see what I'm saying? It's so many.
See, you put me on the spot, bro. I watch this shit a lot. I should have said that.
Yeah.
My fault.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
No, it's all good. No, it's all good. Just good conversation too. But all of these guys, all of us, right, are like consistent. But I always got to give you your props. And I say this a lot to you when I comment sometimes. I'm like, bro, you go. You know what I'm saying? Because you started at a time, and there's some others too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you're the only one. But at times from 2025, but you started in 2019. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people give up. A lot of people stop. You know what I'm saying? And for you to still to be around, it says a lot. Because people didn't just think now artists at that time probably only had you and a couple people to go to talk about their music.
Yeah,
now
I think me and Calm Down TV I think was what most of the rappers was going to.
See, and now look, now artists here do a media run.
Yeah. Yeah, it's dope to see. I ain't gonna lie. I like to see that type of stuff.
Yeah. So that's big. That's big when I say that about you.
And I like the media. Y'all niggas is too polite. Hey man, what are we doing here, man?
I know.
Thank you. You're welcome.
That was my sarcastic. That was a sarcastic. You're welcome too.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. You niggas is polite, man.
No, they said that about me at the hospital I go to. Like apparently I was known for being overly nice to them.
Yeah, man.
Like, we cuss.
So I mean, perfect segue because you're speaking about the hospital, and then earlier you said you took a break because of sickness.
Oh yeah,
and all of that. So when you speak about sickness, I know I've heard you tell your story before, and you had a form of cancer.
Basically.
What year? What year were you diagnosed with cancer?
Man, it was 2021, but I think it was it was either August or September.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know the exact month.
Yeah,
there was a lot going on, but yeah, it was late 2021 though.
How does a person? Were you feeling sick? Was this a regular checkup, or how did you find out?
So basically, this is around the time when COVID was still a thing. If you had a cough, they would tell you, get a COVID test.
Yeah,
and man, the left side of my body kind of felt a little different.
Mm-hmm.
It felt off, but like it didn't feel bad. It just felt a little off. Like it's hard to explain. It just used to, like you feel your body right now. Like for the most part, if you good, it should all feel the same.
Yeah.
This one, it kind of like from right here to right here, it just kind of felt off. But I used to drink energy drinks a lot, so I thought it had something to do with that. So I was, at the time, I was cutting down on that, but. As I started cutting down on those, I developed like a super, super bad cough. And it went on for about 2 weeks before my mom was like, man, I need you to get that checked out. Because I think the first week I got a COVID test and it came back negative. Yeah, it came back negative. And then I took another one again and came back negative. Then my mom was like, it's not getting better, taking over-the-counter medicine. So I went to the little clinic and that thing that they put up to your lung to test your breathing,
like a stethoscope. Yeah, and tell you to take the deep breaths.
Yeah. She said that there was no movement on my left lung, and she was like, "Yeah, just go to the emergency room because it might be collapsed." That's what she was. Yeah. That's what she thought it was. But I went to the emergency room. They was like, "Yeah, it's something right here." It just turned out to be a tumor that. It was a tumor and. Remember I said it was blood cancer. It was close to my heart, so it got in my bloodstream. That's why I had to do chemotherapy.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that could have been just surgically removed. I ain't gonna, a lot at the time. A lot of that information was overwhelming.
Information overload. I say that all the time.
Because when we heard the word cancer, right?
Yeah.
Most like me, I first heard the word cancer. I grew up with cancer, right?
Fatal.
What I mean by that,
fatal.
I grew up with the word and the word fatal.
Right.
So I can understand it can be overwhelming at this time. It's like your life is flashing in front of you.
Yeah.
You don't know how long left. Like, damn, what? Like,
I used to feel like that a lot, but I ain't say nothing to nobody besides, the girl I was dating at the time. But I ain't say
pillow talking.
Nah, you a young thug, man.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. You supposed to. You gotta have somebody to talk to. But go ahead.
Yeah, I used to feel like I wasn't gonna make it for a long time, but I only said that to my ex-girlfriend at the time, and I only said it to her once. Like, I never told nobody. I was just, taking it day by day in the back of my mind, thinking it's, gonna work itself out. Yeah. But yeah, like you said, the only person that I knew of that had cancer was a teacher that I had for 7th grade. When we came back, to 8th grade, everybody was like, man, where is she? Where is she? And, if we basically all found out that she passed away from cancer, like, quick. So when I'm first hearing that I got it, I'm thinking, like, man, damn, I ain't even get life started.
Yeah.
It's over with. Like, I didn't hit my checklist of girls. I'm thinking things like that. So
I saw an interview when you said you, and it's funny, but it's true. You said, out of all of that, it was a game that you was like, I ain't gonna be able to play this game.
Oh yeah, GTA 6.
Yeah,
I'm a heavy gamer. So Man, in the back of my mind too, dude, I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna be mad if I didn't get to play GTA 6. Real shit. And then they pushed the release date back too.
So you like, oh shit, man.
Yeah.
You know I ain't been.
having to die,
Yeah, man. God, you got PS5 up there, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. And I wasn't even gaming heavy at that time around 2021. I was so focused on work. But once I started going through chemotherapy, my mama, she basically made sure that I had a game system, something that I could play. I had a Nintendo Switch, but I needed something where I could really game. And then I ended up not even playing it that much because I was so, you feel me, physically messed up.
I was gonna say about the chemo, right? Some people say, man, chemo is hard on the body and it's hurting. Certain people react different to chemo, man. How was your reaction? Did it make you? I hear words
you
like
didn't have to do
weak.
radiation, right?
Yeah.
No, I ain't had to do radiation.
So that's when they had to,
okay.
That's kind of when radiation and chemo is two different things, right?
Yeah, but I don't know much information about radiation.
Okay, yeah, I'm not familiar.
Radiation burn. It's like burn your inside your cancer cells.
Okay,
so it burns it inside, and that what kind of can. I'm like you. I don't know a lot about it, but I have a loved one that goes through cancer, and in my mind, when she said, "I'm just happy I don't have to do radiation," I'm like, that's gonna save you, right? And she was like, but radiation do this, and then she knew the knowledge about it. And I was like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah, I mean, from my understanding though, chemotherapy, it does get rid of, the bad cells, but it also gets rid of good cells too. So there was one point where I really couldn't hear that well. I couldn't taste that well. So it, like you said, it affects everybody different, but you basically asked like, how did it affect my body?
Yeah. How did it affect you?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot. Like, the last thing that hit me was, I eventually lost all my hair, but that was like 3-4 months after, I started chemotherapy. But I used to lose feeling in my hands from time to time. I used to have bone pains, but what else? Bone pains.
Could you touch stuff that was cold?
No, I could touch stuff though. Yeah, it was just real intensified.
When it's cold,
my taste buds was real intensified, and I didn't realize it until like I said, I was with a girl at the time, and
you eating man, hold on,
bro, come on,
yeah, you like said,
bro, I was not finna say that.
What you like?
No, bro, listen,
you had Tyrone over here,
bro. This nigga a troll.
What are you finna do, bro? Listen, what was you finna say,
bro? You ain't let me finish. What?
It sound like Eric went over here now.
Nah, cause look, I remember at one point, like everything that I was eating and drinking, I was like, I guess I was being, dramatic. I'm like, man, this tastes super good. Like, man, this water's super cold. And then I had to put two and two together. They was like, hey, your taste buds, they can change, they can go away, and they can also be super intensified. And then I had to remember, since I couldn't smell that well, my taste bud, like, I guess that's true. They say when you lose other senses, other ones get stronger. So I couldn't smell at the time for real. And then, man, I remember drinking the water. I was like, man, this water just fire. And she was like, well, everything tastes good to you. And then when I went back to the doctor, they was like, oh yeah, your taste buds are probably intensified due to whatever.
Was you doing chemo every week, every 2 weeks?
So look, my first like 3-4 months of chemotherapy, I was going like twice a week. Like I was there Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Okay.
Or sometimes
it was
Monday,
very
Tuesday.
intense then.
Yeah, I was going all.
That's intense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but yeah, to answer your question though, it was a lot of symptoms. I used to vomit a lot. I used to have nausea. But truth be told, I know this is going on YouTube, so I gotta make sure to, certain words they can get you shadow banned and stuff like that. I used to be able to use edibles to help with those symptoms. That stuff helped way more than anything that was prescribed.
Damn, for real?
Yeah. Like y'all was talking about, I think y'all was talking about drinking a little bit. I don't know if that was before we cut the cameras on or not, but I ain't never really been a drinker.
Yeah.
I never been a smoker. But once I got hip to how, that stuff can help your chemotherapy symptoms, like that's what I was basically on most of the time.
So smoking? No,
I mean, I couldn't smoke because I had the tumor on my lung.
Okay. Oh, okay.
But the edibles, though.
But the edibles, though.
When did you realize edibles work? Because that wasn't something because you didn't smoke or nothing at first like that, right?
Man, so look, So this goes back to when I said, man, I thought I was gonna pass away because you know how it's that old person in the family. Everybody come and see him. All the family over your place. So that's what was going on. Everybody was at my place, and my cousin was over there. And
I feel you, bro. Like, damn.
My cousin was over there, and I'm just slumped over on the couch. I think just watching Fortnite videos because that's all I can do. Just watch videos on the TV
and just ready to die.
No.
Damn,
no.
That's how I was feeling.
I'm saying that's how he said it would feel like. Like now, listen. Let me tell you something, bro. Picture what he's saying. He's thinking, right? It's over. People coming to visit him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It looks like it's over. It's starting to look like it's over.
Yeah. He be nauseous. You're not really because
I ain't talking.
See, you know what I'm saying?
And
you ain't really talking.
And what did cuz do?
What big cuz come and do, man?
Oh, he said something to my mama. He was like, man, let him hit this. Because, everybody was over there doing their thing. He was like, man, let him hit this. My mom was like, nah, he can't do that because he got some tumor on his lungs. And I don't know if it was my brother, but somebody knew my mama had some edibles. It was like, man, let him try them. You know what I'm saying? See if that work. And she was like, you want to try on these? And I was like, bro, I don't care. I ain't
at this
really
point,
care.
I don't care what y'all
man,
do.
It's whatever. I'm gonna just do whatever. And I just remember she gave me half. I don't know if it was a 20 milligram, but I just remember she gave me half. And I just went back over to watching my videos, and I think after about an hour, because everybody kept asking me like, man, you all right? How you feeling? I just remember started laughing out the blue.
Yeah.
And I think that's when everybody was like, yeah, it worked. But I mean, I felt good after that.
Yeah.
So after that happened too, we went back to the doctor and she brought it up. And, he was actually completely fine with me taking this stuff because they know that type of stuff helps. But in Tennessee,
they can't.
That's not legal, so
they can't legally prescribe it. Yeah,
but he did say in his old state where he lived, he used to prescribe it to his people, so they know that type of stuff works.
Yeah, cannabis works.
Yeah. Nah, man, that's dope. That's dope. So, what year was the cancer when you was completely cancer free?
I'm pretty sure that was 2022.
Okay.
No, I think it was actually December 2021 is when I was actually showing like clear scans. Like my doctor was like, man, it's a miracle because, usually it doesn't go away that fast. But it was either December 2022 December 2021 or January 2022. I basically showed clear scans of, the tumor. No more. But I still had to do chemotherapy after. So
just to make sure.
Yeah, just to make sure.
Yeah, just to make sure it don't come back. I actually just officially finished all together back in March of this year. Like no more chemotherapy. Yeah. But I was actually doing chemotherapy all throughout that time.
But don't you still gotta do checkups like just to make sure it don't come back?
No, to make sure it don't come back, but I don't have to do chemotherapy. I just gotta go to them like every, I don't know if it's every 3 or 4 months. I just wait for the notification to come to my phone.
Yeah, there you go.
You gotta go to the doctor, and you feel me?
How long that lasts after that?
How long I gotta do that?
No, like the wait on your 4 to 5, 6 months.
I think he said 2 years.
Okay, and then after that, it'll go to another time period.
I think I don't gotta go no more after that.
Yeah. Well, first off, congratulations, bro.
Niggas the golden child,
man. For sure, bro. And especially because I want to ask you this.
Yeah.
Yo, who not getting motivated during a time like that, but who was your motivation? Because once you took your edible, because at first it's slumping around the house, really got a lot of on your mind, right?
Right.
Your mental health at this time.
Who? Oh, you asking about my mental health?
Your mental health, and what was your motivation?
I think my main motivation was just looking myself in the mirror a lot of times and just, telling myself that, man,
you got this.
I mean, you can't stop right here.
Yeah.
That's what I think that's probably my main
That's what I
motivation.
do when I should have had sex. I go in the bathroom, look myself in the
That's
mirror.
a nasty pep talk.
No, I do. I think, you got this. You got the rock her world. And then I come out then I
don't do shit.
Yeah. I last a minute and then I just blame it that I've been working all day.
That's valid.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I feel that.
That is crazy, man.
So you are your motivation, right? You going, like you said, you giving yourself pep talks.
I mean, my mama was.
Yeah.
She was.
Shout out to
I mean,
mom.
basically everybody around me, they would always tell me that things is gonna be okay.
Mm-hmm.
But me personally, like just the way that I'm feeling, like I used to wake up feeling like I'm gonna die every day. So I ain't really take too much of people's word. I think it's just, sitting alone, in my thoughts. And really, man, I ain't know how many people fucked with me until after basically I made an announcement, just basically saying, look, y'all, if I stop posting for this long, this is what's going on. Like, no lie, it's still probably messages that I still haven't seen because people tell me, like, bro, I reached out to you whenever, that first happened, but I ain't never see it. But no lie, like 500 plus people reached out to me and was like, it used to just reach out to me all the time and just say, like, hey, I'm thinking about you, hope you're good. I'm probably have to say the people, like the people that support me, probably kept me motivated.
That is dope, man. That's actually, like I say, bro. You the golden child. What is you the golden child for sure? You most definitely,
bro.
golden child.
You beat some shit a lot of people don't beat, man. And,
because I didn't beat a lot of cases, bro. So you know what I'm saying, beating anything like that, bro, is big.
It's perseverance. I mean, from what I hear, it's perseverance, though, bro. And
what exactly that mean? Perseverance? I don't know.
Perseverance mean like you go through shit, but you overcome it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you go through shit and you overcome your I often use another word, resilience, but you're resilient. Same deal, same thing. Sure. You was going through shit, you overcame it. You're a fighter. You know what I'm saying? And that's the dope thing about it, because I wasn't familiar with your story until like a year ago or some shit like that. But the more I hear your story and follow your movement, I'm like, man, I really rock with this
for
guy,
sure.
man.
Hell yeah.
I rock with his story, his fight, and also the media platform, because all that shit is dope, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We were happy as hell when I first actually got to meet you. So as that what Lito and Don Tripp, like me personally get to meet you, right? Yeah. I was happy in the motherfucker. Cause I look at you, I look at you as a superstar. I mean, you can say, you probably don't believe it, but media wise, we look and we could tell who the potential, right? You know what I'm saying? Like that extra push that anybody can get, you're one of them. You know what I'm saying? That somebody can come down here, sign, like we see the potential in what you got going on. So meeting you, I'm like, oh shit, hell yeah. Because you got to understand, Starlito, who invited us, he's looking at you also like that. Because this is the who's. This is who the media, but basically like the media people that can come.
Okay.
These are the people that he also see.
I see what you're saying.
It's like everybody in that building was reached out to personally.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It wasn't, hey, publicists, go find all the media people in Nashville. It's like, no, let me personally invite who I wanted to. I also want to ask you this, though, because I see when you streaming, you got your spot, nice setup, nice everything. I just never see no Mrs. KYREE or nothing sitting on that couch or nothing like that, man. I mean, what are we doing, man? You single? You dating? What's going on, man?
What's considered dating? And what?
Man,
hold on,
no, he might be smashing.
Bro, you smashing, bro.
Are
you smashing?
I know how to use my words, bro. Are you just running around here smashing?
What's considered single? Real shit.
Single.
I gotta watch
single. Single is.
He got somebody.
Single is nobody can claim you, and you ain't claiming nobody.
You got somebody.
Well,
bro.
I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't claiming nobody.
Yeah, so you ain't claiming nobody.
There's possibly somebody changing.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I don't know that, but
you don't know that.
I would say I'm single.
But you smashing.
Bro, I don't.
Okay, you just I know. Okay, yeah, I feel you.
I mean, it was okay. You said the reason. Well, everybody knew about the last girl that I was with.
Okay.
Well, I mean, most people. But
okay. What happened with that? You
why we ain't? Nah.
Oh, she cheated.
Nah. Man. Well, damn. Nah. That's something that. Nah. I'm gonna have to be real vague talking about that.
Okay. What happened?
So what happened to why? But see, we was together for 4 years. So
that's a long time, bro.
A lot of things happened. So I can't just.
You still love her?
I mean, yeah, I still fuck with.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
Is it good? Just say grew apart, right? Just the easiest way. Hey, we just grew apart.
I wouldn't even say that.
You wouldn't say that?
We still cool. Like, she actually hit me up earlier before I came here. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I like that. I like that. So we're better as friends, huh?
I'm friends with like any girl that you see me with.
Yeah.
Friends.
For sure. You gotta be friends first.
I don't date.
You don't like relationships? That's what I'm getting.
Like,
why you don't like relationships?
Because I don't want no look.
Talk to us.
I tell every girl this, like the first time we sit down, you know, at dinner, this is two things I tell them. I can
give us
always
the two.
be real. The main thing, the first thing I say is, if it comes down to it, you know, I fuck with you. Like this is, you know, I'm saying this, like, look, I fuck with you, but if it comes down to it, and I have the option to chill with you, or I got the option to go do something that's work related, I'm picking work every time. I say that shit. Okay. But you know, because how you gonna be with how is somebody gonna be with somebody like that?
No, I understand.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then the other thing is, I mean, it really falls under the same thing. I'm just too focused on my work. Like, you gotta think about it like this. I feel like, well, I know, you know, my 20s, you know, that's setting the foundation, you know, for my 30s. I done already missed out on years worth of my life to something that I can't control.
Absolutely.
So I don't really want to use my 20s to, you know, find a girl. Like, bro, it's so, bro, this past, like, 2 years taught me that, bro, it's so many girls out here, bro, ain't no point. I never stress over a girl.
For sure. Thank you.
It's always, bro, you could probably find one around the corner. Yeah. I mean, they might
Girls are just like buses. You miss one, next 15, one coming.
And wait,
that's
what?
how I look at
Yeah,
it.
girls are just like buses. You miss a bus, right? So, hey, yo, miss the bus. Like, if you miss a bus, somebody say, oh, you cool? They come every 15 minutes. That's a girl. That's a woman, right? And you like me. I'm never going to stress over a female because it's so many beautiful females.
Well, the main thing is it's just better things to worry about. Like, my ex would ask me, like, she would say something, oh, you must be out with a girl or something. And I'm like, bro, I'm not worried about that.
You call her bro, you say, bro. I like that shit. I do that.
I mean, sometimes, but I basically tell her, like,
I do that when I'm picking.
Picking?
When I'm trying to start something. When she asks me a dumb question like that. Like I have girls that ask me that. And I be like, bruh. Because I know she don't like when I say bruh. But I don't like when she asks a high school question like that.
I feel you.
You see what I'm saying? So if you ask me a high school question, I'm going to give you a high school response.
Yeah.
Because I don't like when women say, because I'm not, if I call a girl, right, and she don't pick up the phone.
Yeah.
I ain't texting her.
Me either.
I'm letting her do what she do, right?
Facts.
I'm not gonna say, I guess you out with your other, what you must be with a dude. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna ask that.
Yeah.
See, but a woman that asks you that, oh, you must be with a girl. You're like, how old are we now?
And see, look, it was another time. I mean, the other thing that I try to tell every girl that, you know, I just chill with is, I'm not one of those guys that's gonna worry about what a girl is doing when she not with me. Like, I was like that in the relationship. That sounds
like some player shit right there.
I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's just,
that's real though.
I just can't bring it to me to think, man,
what's she doing?
What is she doing right now? Like, bro, I got work to do.
Yeah,
that's just how I look at it.
There you go.
And I say this to everybody. I don't know if they think I be lying, but like I really mean that. It's
all 10 of the girls that try to talk to you, you make sure you let them know them two things right there.
I'm
gonna pick work over you,
all the time.
And I ain't worrying about you.
Basically, that's just,
damn.
And I can say that on camera because I mean,
you mean it. You stand on it.
Yeah.
That what's up, man. We just got y'all. We just got relationship advice.
That's it,
from what's
hold on. I'm the worst.
Well, you just gave it. You just gave it. Hold on, you just gave it though.
I'm the worst person to take.
Me too.
I know. I go to What Sleep TV for all my relationship advice.
Yeah. I want to hear. I want to listen to the worst. Right. I want to try something just right quick before we go, man. I gotta ask you, man. Since music is so big right now in our city, tell me what you think about how the music so far has improved in our city in the last couple of years.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I think it's improved a lot. I don't know if it's because I've been getting better at my research, but when I first started What Sleep, you know, I first started getting into this lane. I didn't really know too many Nashville artists besides, I mean, you know the top ones we know, but I mainly only listened to Starlito and Trapper Mandel. And I knew about Trapper Mandel because, you know, we was cool before, you know, he got to who he is. Like, I used to make beats for him and all that type of shit. So
you know how to make videos, beats.
But when it come to anything, I ain't gonna lie, I could probably do anything on the
Yeah, talk
computer.
your shit. That's your camera right there, bro.
I mean, I'm just saying, like everybody know, like I'm a geek. Like I don't know if I look like it, but like
you definitely look like. I mean,
yeah, wait, like I didn't think you Pablo Escobar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, I knew you was a geek, bro. When I first met you,
it'll fuck me up if you said I got 13 Dracos and I be shooting the block up.
You know, I shot somebody before I pulled up right here to do this. Like I'd be like,
that would definitely fuck me up, Kyrie.
No, but you're evil. You're an evil genius. Ain't that what you call yourself?
That's what my friends nickname me.
Yeah, that's a good nickname though, bro.
Yeah,
I like it. In your mind, you probably like, I kill these niggas in here. I sprinkle something up there.
What?
But on the music tip, you said Starlito.
Oh yeah. I only listened to heavily Starlito and Trapper Mandel, but over the years, like man, if you look at my replay for 2023 all the way up to 2025, especially 2025, I listened to mainly people from Nashville. I
know you're a Big Top fan.
Yeah, I fuck with Big Top heavy, and I only got on him about 2 years ago, music wise.
Okay,
but I listened to out of Nashville. I listened to Trey 2 Wavy the most, and then C Bands too. I know y'all know C Bands.
Yeah, I know both. Everybody you just named.
Oh, you know Trey? You know Trey? Yeah.
That's because of you.
He the hardest. Bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I just like a I know my homie know him. I'm just unfamiliar.
So I'm gonna tell you this: Al 6, right?
Yeah.
615.
And I listened to him. I listened to him too. I don't know how I forgot to throw that in.
Who?
Exclusive.
Exclusive hard.
Yeah.
Exclusive is an artist out of our city that I feel like has so much potential, right?
He was before his time too, though. Like at the time, like imagine if Exclusive was coming out now, with how he was in the past, or he'd probably be one of the biggest artists.
No,
right now.
I do think that most definitely. I want to say I got on 615 Exclusive so long ago. Most definitely, he was somebody. You're right. He was somebody that was a way ahead of his time. He was like an Atlanta rapper.
What you mean by that?
Because like how Rich Homie Quan came out back in the days, like that's what I get out of him, right? Like that talented. Like he was so talented singing, rapping together, the harmony, this cadence was very, very different.
Right.
And like you say, if the impact that he had when he was first coming out, like out of high school, like in high school, coming out of high school, we had him sitting right here, and just his impact at that time was big. Well, it was crazy. Like it was Lil Bree and 615 Exclusive.
I remember,
and that's all I remember. And listen, bro, at this time I'm
and
like,
Lil Trip.
I remember Lil Trip too. But those two names was everywhere.
Fact.
I heard Lil Trip. Lil Trip. I heard him also. He was gaining a lot of attention. Speaking on 615 Exclusive, right? Because we fuck with him and we fuck with you, so we ain't trolling and we don't.
Look, I do too. Like, I mean, you see, I just say that I wouldn't, get on these cameras and lie. Yeah. I think it's a. You can ask that you was finna ask, but I think it's a misconception that like I don't fuck with him or he don't fuck with me. It's just. Well, ask what you know. I fuck with him. Everybody knows.
No, you just answered it because this ain't a messy podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't like to get into that. What we like to do is highlight, right? And you just said a mouthful. Like the biggest misconception is they think you don't fuck with him, right? Or y'all do fuck with each other.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, is it cordial?
Yeah, is it cordial?
If he walked in this door right now, is it what's up? What on your end? Is it a what's up, or you ignoring him like he don't exist?
I would never ignore him. See,
Is it? Can you ever sit down and talk? Can y'all ever have a sit down and really have a real conversation? Well, his name won't be brought up no more. Your name won't be brought up no more.
Well, being that we put our stuff out to the public, neither one of us can say, what you can't bring up his name or my name can't be brought up. Like either one of y'all either, because y'all putting this content out to the public. So I mean, it's put out. People gonna comment on it. People gonna talk about it. That's not something we can never get away with.
Yeah.
I hope that he understands that. But the only reason why I have made certain videos is because people ask me about the situation all the time, whatever the situation is. Like people want to know, why did he come to the internet and was basically like, I don't fuck with you. Mm-hmm. People ask, I ain't gonna shy away.
You forgive him though?
I don't think he did nothing wrong.
When you say people say he came to the internet, right? And said whatever he said.
He came to the internet and basically let everybody know that, you know, he don't fuck with me, and basically, you know, spent almost a whole day, you know, just talking down on what's sleeping. I ain't really fuck with that, but I told him when I seen him, I just thought you was trolling. I thought it was just promo for content. Like, I'm not tripping off that. People gonna do that. Like, the bigger y'all get, people gonna do that. Y'all gonna have trolls, y'all gonna have haters and stuff like, or people, like, it's kind of like with rappers. Like, rappers, they have people that diss them for views all the time. I thought it was something like that. So I was never mad at it. The only thing that I would say I just don't fuck with is how other people was just responding to it, basically telling me, like, you should stop talking about it, or why you still bringing this up. First off, you know, it's, you know, the people that watch me, they want to know this stuff.
Absolutely.
And, you know, the last interview that came out, you know, I was asked about it, so, you know, I just explained the situation. I just don't really fuck with how people trying to make it seem like I'm the bad guy when, you know, I don't think I bother nobody. I don't try to, you know, go out and tarnish nobody's name or nothing like that, or talk down on them, especially not on the internet where everybody can see. You know, my name was thrown into something, and I basically just responded to it with content, I guess. People look at me like I'm the bad guy. I don't fuck with that. But besides
accidentally,
he didn't do nothing wrong.
Yeah, for sure. And I think you brothers, both of you guys are phenomenal in both of you different ways, right? We fuck with 615 exclusive at this table. We also fuck with you. I feel like at times it can be, you know, somebody can say something and it can be looked at as disrespect, or it could be looked at like, damn, you trolling or whatnot right there.
Let me add something to that though. That comes from him being a rapper. And I explain, like, rappers, like, they don't really like when people say their names too much unless it's, you know, just always positive. But I understood a long time ago, once I jumped into, you know, this content stuff. And, you know, my parents, they got on me early because I remember I don't remember, what did they say? I don't know, somebody had said something to me or about me. And, you know, I had kind of responded to it negatively. And, you know, they just really had to explain to me. And, you know, just from watching content all the time on the internet, you got to understand that, you know, if you in this content thing, you can't really get mad at people for speaking on your name, even if it's positive or negative. It's good promo, but, you know, like I said, you know, we got cameras recording us right now. You know, he got a camera on him a lot of time. And, you know, you putting this stuff out to the public. Everybody ain't gonna like you. Everybody ain't gonna always have good things to say.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think you.
Because I've been talking about him behind his back.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Well, I'm
gonna quit when they sign us.
I learned. Go ahead, KYREE.
I'm just saying. I hope eventually he learns that, you know, exclusive. I hope that he learns that. Like, once you put something out on the internet, it's up there forever. You know what I'm saying? It's up there forever. And
he get it. He just don't want to keep talking about it either, though.
I think live streaming helped me with that, and that's what I tell him. No, live streaming helps me deal with the hate. It builds up my
character,
internet skin. I have tough skin. Because when you're live, a motherfucker gonna come in and say whatever, and then it's people you don't know. Even people that really support my live stream will say some crazy shit about me. Like, I've heard people talk about my dead parents. You know what I'm saying? My siblings that maybe not doing the best, or maybe they're sick or ill, and it's built it up. So, like, when we drop a podcast episode or he drop a clip on TikTok, man, that's light work. That's light. If you tell me you don't like my opinion, that's light work, man. I've had people talk about my dead parents, bro. So it's like,
it just builds your character.
Live stream really helped me build up a tough skin towards comments and trolls. I gotta tell y'all
some crazy stuff. This is the craziest thing I think anybody ever said. I don't remember the dude's name, but the dude was like, "I'm sorry to hear about your chemo. My pops passed away from that shit, but I'm still on your ass." I was like, bruh. People say anything.
They do, man.
They do.
That was at a point where I was like, I mean, I don't know. I don't really care what people say about me on the internet. That's why I promise I was never mad about what he did / said.
Yeah. That's all. Like you say, both of you guys are y'all. The biggest misconception is that y'all don't fuck with each other, and like you say, it's cordial, right? Yeah. That's the most positive thing out of that deal. At least both of y'all cordial. At least both of y'all can see each other, and it's, you know. It's just, it is what it is, man.
And it's well said, brother. But man, that's your camera right there.
What's
man.
next?
Make sure you tell us what's next, and tell the people.
You got a network deal.
And people tell the people how they can get in, follow your career, support your career, and your social media shit, bro.
Man, so look, what's next for me right now?
What's Sleep TV?
Look, I'm gonna say, back in 2022, whenever I first got semi well to where I could start back moving around, I had to make a decision. I wanted to start going ahead and put gaming content out, because I know you was trying to be funny earlier, but I ain't gonna lie. When it come to gaming, like, I'm really that at gaming. The clips show it for itself. I ain't got to explain that. But I had to make the decision, like, man, either I'm gonna take the gaming route or I'm gonna focus on What's Sleep, because it's already built. I basically made the decision to go with What's Sleep because it was already built. That was back in 2022. We coming up on 2026, and I'm glad that I took the time to focus on What's Sleep, because I done got better at editing. I done got better at a lot of things. I done built it up a lot. I'm coming close to like 40,000 followers, so I'm glad that I focused on that. But now, once I set up my stream, I was like, hold on, with this same setup, I can just unplug a few things and I can hook up my game and I can stream games. Going forward, I am gonna start putting my focus towards live streaming my gameplay and push gaming content, because the same way, I guess I messed with the Nashville market, I can literally do the same thing with games, because I know how to conduct myself on camera, and I'm actually good at games. So that's what's next for me. As far as What's Sleep, I ain't gonna lie, I actually almost moved to Chicago.
Yep, I remember him when you told me that.
Yeah, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't. But the reason why I almost did that is because the reason that we talked about, and also a conversation me and Lito had. He was the first person that I even said, like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm thinking about going to Chicago. And he was like, why? I'm like, cause my chemotherapy is supposed to be ending this summer, and I just feel like when it comes to what I do, I feel like I done reached the ceiling. When it comes to growth, like I feel like I done damn near done or touched every hashtag or gotten everybody's timeline algorithm for me to grow. I know I need to hit some other areas. Chicago, that's actually where my parents live. That's where my family lives. So if I did go up there, I wouldn't have to go out of my way to try to find an apartment or nothing like that. And they music scene, like the young people, y'all should look into that. They thriving right now. People like Star Bands, Baby Chief, like a lot. So after he told me, he was like, man, I ain't gonna lie, you would have took off. You was up there. I was like, man, I should probably go up there. But I was like, I don't want to make an impulse decision. And I'm gonna just wait another year, see how I feel next summer. But that's so basically, to answer your question though, as far as What's Sleep, I can't really say it's nothing new going forward. The only what is new is the fact that I'm live streaming now, and I'm doing these interviews live, and it has upped my productivity. Like, I'm able to put out a lot more content now. I used to only do 1 or 2 interviews a month, but I remember in September it showed me an August recap. It was like, you did 6 live streams. I was like, damn, hold on, I did 6 interviews, and I ain't never did that much.
And you edit and everything yourself.
Yeah, but the fact that I don't have to sit and edit a 2-hour-long interview, it's already up since it's live.
Yeah, it's live. It's
a
up.
lot of time.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he'll tell you. I mean, I don't know what he got to do to edit.
What it is.
Yeah, so
now he done with you. This interview is already finished.
I mean, I know. I'm just saying whatever you edit on. But you probably use an OBS to record it or something.
Whoa, don't get into the geek stuff with us. No, I don't know what he using.
Let me turn geek mode real quick.
Okay, go.
Look, since that's a Mac, he's using either OBS, Streamlabs, or if you don't know about this, it's mainly made for streaming. Ecamm Live. That's actually basically like OBS.
You know everything he's saying? Half of it. See, look, man, you cold. But you sent me some clips.
Yeah.
You cold, bro. I already know that. And I know, look, I'm gonna send you this, and let you do your thing.
That's right.
2 words we learned today. Resilience, perseverance.
Perseverance, yeah.
This guy right here is the definition of it. Things can come. A lot of us can fall down and not get back up. But this is a guest today. KYREE has shown you that whatever that man tells you, the upstairs of your higher power got the last say so. Building a company is not easy. Building a brand is not easy. But if you stay consistent and you stay focused, like he said in his relationship advice to us, what he tells these women, he believes in his company. He believes in his brand. He loves it. And he's not going to put nobody first. only his brand. So y'all already know, man. Listen, stay resilient. Make sure when you're going through situations and life throws a hurdle at you that you can jump over it. Sometimes we fall down, but I always know that you got to get back up. This is what we do, man. Look, Born Rich Club, What's Sleep, 2 media companies that has bonded together just to have a good dope-ass conversation.
Yeah, y'all dope. I appreciate y'all.
Most definitely. Thank you for coming. We most definitely love you. We happy that you got out of that situation and look at you now, right? Thriving. Y'all already heard what he said, man. He got so much new shit coming. Gaming. Look, Chi-Town is on Chi-Town is on his mind right now. Artists up there very thriving. So y'all already know how I'm gonna end this, man. I'm gonna end it with 2 ways, man. Get money, stay true, get money.
And listen, family, if nobody told you today that they love you, let me be the very first person to tell you that I love you, I love you, I love you. Peace.
Bye. Don't steal that, bro. Don't steal that, bro.
Peace.